Hello, it is July 14th, 2016, and welcome to the Piney News Update. We have a Piney News weather update. We've got to talk about some of this crazy humidity we're experiencing today. I want to show you some observations, and we'll talk about some of the thunderstorms that have hit. We had some severe thunderstorms that hit mainly Nassau County and western Suffolk. They fell apart when they got east, but there was definitely some wind, some really torrential rain, a lot of lightning, and just amazing cloud formations. Amazing shelf cloud that just came, so hopefully you got a chance to enjoy that. And as you can see, the humidity is stifling. I just walked from the train station, which is about a half a mile, and you can see all the sweat on me. This is because dew points are in the mid-70s. So let's check out how crazy this air mass is. Okay, so we are at the Weather Service site, and first thing we're going to look at is, wow, look at all this color on our on the map here. We have a severe thunderstorm watch to the northwest of us, a heat advisory to the west of us in Jersey, and this is why you don't want to be in Jersey, because there's also a, well, that went away, that's weird, but there is a excessive heat warning. You might as well extend this into Ocean County, because we're going to first look at some of the conditions they had to deal with today and what they're still dealing with right now. It is still 88 degrees there in Ocean County, and the dew point is 72. And when you look at their observations, go over here, you'll see that they made it to 96 degrees today. 96 degrees. Look at these dew points. I mean, this is as uncomfortable as it can get around here. Insane weather. But this is why you don't want to be living in Ocean County. That's why they have so many senior communities, I guess, over there, because the heat there is, it's one of the hottest places in the whole area. It's just very hot. And that's partially because of the Pine Barrens. It's like a desert over there. So that's what it looks like in Ocean County at the airport there west of Toms River. And now let's take a look at some of the conditions we had to deal with here on Long Island. A lot better, obviously. 79, but look at the dew point, 74 degrees. That is ridiculously humid. That's like as humid as it gets here. And if you take a look here at some of these earlier observations, you can see that even though we only hit the mid-80s, which is a lot better than what they did in New Jersey, look at these dew points, 76 degrees. A 76-degree dew point is insane around here, insane. So let me move that over a little more. You can see that is crazy, 76-degree dew point. Wow, that's at Farmingdale. And I'll show you some of the other observations here. JFK actually got even higher than that. Right now it's gone down a little bit. Their dew point right now is 75, but earlier it was up to 77, the dew point. It was up to 77 degrees. That is insane. Look at it. Look at these dew points. See, this is the column right here. Look at these dew points. 77. That is insane. You can see the thunderstorm there. Didn't drop too much rain. It came down heavy, though, but I guess didn't last for very long, so I guess it didn't amount to much. But at least it didn't get too as hot there. But with dew points like this is insane humidity for this area. Insane humidity. So that's the observation in Kennedy, and I'll just show you the observation in Suffolk County. Let's do the Gabreski Airport in West Hampton. A little better there with the dew point, 76. They weren't quite as bad, but still pretty high up there. It's pretty uncomfortable. This is almost as humid as it gets around here. But when I was younger, I don't ever remember having the dew points get that high. As high as they'd get is the low 70s. That's as high as they get. Now, they go to the upper 70s. This is ice-slip. I'll show you this one. And they go to the mid-70s. And who knows, maybe one day we'll actually reach a dew point of 80 around here. That is pretty bad. This has got it. Probably more humid here than it is even in Florida. And we'll just look at the radar right now. We'll just look at that radar and see if there's anything going on here. There's nothing going on now. But there was earlier. There was that line of thunderstorms that we had going through earlier. In fact, if we look at the storm total, it'll tell you pretty much where these thunderstorms, the track that these thunderstorms took, what they formed. They came right over northern New Jersey, almost like right along the 287 corridor, 78 corridor. And then moved across the city and held together. They held together over Nassau and western Suffolk. But once they got, I would say, past the Sagatos Parkway, they just fell apart, and they got nothing. So, unfortunately, the much-needed rain did not fall over the Pine Barrens. So now we're going to look at some of the water temperatures at the buoys, and that'll explain why it's so humid. Water temperature 73 degrees. That's very warm for July. I'm pretty sure that's above normal. We had cool ocean temperatures to start, but unfortunately we now have to deal with warm ocean temperatures, and as you can see here, alright, this one's a little cooler. But I want to see what the anomaly is for our area. So we're going to click this map here and bring up this anomaly right here. Yeah, we have some above normal water. Further out to sea, it's actually a little below normal, but right on the coast, it's above normal, as it always is. Every summer, the water temperatures are above normal, and this is something to be concerned about because, yeah, look who produces this map, the Hurricane Center, and this is why. If you live along the shore, I would say within 3 miles of any, body of seawater or the bay, you really need to be concerned about flooding, because that's going to be in your future now due to our climate change that we're experiencing. So as you can see, we have tremendous amount of humidity. There's one thing: the summers just keep getting more and more humid, and that's due to climate change, due to the warmer oceans. So it has an effect on that, and that's what you're seeing right now. I mean, when I was younger, I remember heat waves and hot days, but I don't ever remember humidity like these summers that we get now are just so humid. They're not as hot, but they're humid, which is almost worse. And as you can see, the heat in Jersey is just unbelievable there. I don't know how anyone could survive living there, because I sure couldn't. 90s with this humidity, so at least we had the sea breeze to help to keep things a little better. So that is this weather update. And stay cool, folks. It's going to be another hot one tomorrow.